Hello everyone, my name's Sarah Upjohn. I'm a physiotherapist and I work with musicians, and my job is to help keep musicians healthy and well. Well, I've been asked to work with the Benedetti sessions to try and get the young musicians thinking about their physical health while they're playing. And so one of the best things you can do is to start thinking of yourself as a musical athlete. And there are really strong parallels with what athletes and dancers do with what musicians should do. And the first thing I'm going to get you to think about is how to do a warm-up before playing. And so the whole point of warming up before tuning up, so you're warming up off instrument. Warming up is not just playing a few scales. Warming up is getting your body warmer in preparation to play. And what warming up does is increase blood flow by increasing your heart rate. So the muscles that you're going to use when you're playing will have a better blood flow. So warming up before tuning up. Then it's really important while you're in an orchestral rehearsal to think about particularly your sitting posture. And I'm going to swivel sideways and show you two extremes of sitting that I see with orchestras. And this seat is a bit high, but the principle is the same. Very often, upper string players sit up like a Victorian, or slouch like a teenager with a bad attitude. And if you just practice going from Victorian to teenager, you will feel the bones underneath your bottom, they're called sitting bones, moving forwards when you slouch and backwards when you sit up. But I just want you to sit down, so you're heavy on your bottom. So you move from sitting up like Victorian to just dropping your weight onto your bottom. And that way, your back muscles will be much more comfortable at the end of a rehearsal. After an orchestral rehearsal, it's a really good idea, just like an athlete or a dancer, to stretch. And there's two really simple stretches to do. At the end of a rehearsal practice, instruments down, interlock your fingers and stretch, which gets your shoulders and your elbows and your hands out of playing position. So a long slow stretch, you should only stretch to the point that you feel resistance. You should never stretch to the point that it hurts, but just a long slow stretch. Count to 5 slowly and then come down. And you should feel an enormous release of tension in your forearms and your shoulders. The second really lovely stretch to do at the end of a big long rehearsal is just to hang forwards. Just hang and then come up, and that's all. So to keep it simple, before a rehearsal, warm up. During a rehearsal, pay attention to how you're sitting and sit heavy on your sitting bones. And at the end of a rehearsal, stretch out all of those muscles that have worked so hard. So think of yourself in the same way that an athlete would. All right, that's all for now. Nice to meet you all. Hope to meet you in real life soon. Thanks very much. Bye.